What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slash here. We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
HellaDepraved.
Alright. I am both excited and just meh about this battle. Excited because it's Freshy.
Right.
Anytime Freshy drops something, I'm always stoked to check it out. I'm mehing because I don't care for either of these characters.
Kind of ambivalent. Yeah.
First off, I've only seen Heather's once.
It's been forever ago since
It was
I've
a
seen
long
it.
time ago. Which is where the Jason Dean character comes from. Jason Dean killed 3 people that were making fun of the girl that he liked.
To kill his girlfriend.
And then he tried to kill her, and then blew up the school, yada yada.
Yeah, and stylistically, he's supposed to look kind of like James Dean.
Right.
I mean, like, okay. All right.
And then Jeffrey the Killer, or Jeff the Killer.
Is ridiculous.
So we watched... I've always known about Jeff the Killer. I never knew the story, because as a character, he just looks stupid.
Right. We were aware.
I was aware
of who he was, so we watched
character.
A little explanation on.
And then, so we just watched a video explaining Jeff the Killer and how the whole story started.
Evolved. And
yada, yada, yada. And I was left even more unimpressed with him as a character. I don't know.
Yeah.
Regardless, I am 100% sure...
I'm here for Kanal.
That Kanal is going to kill this.
Right. The rest
of
it,
Vinio and Vladimir P. and Snakebite.
Oh, that's fun. All right.
Are all a part of this. I don't know who any of those guys are.
I like the names, though.
But we are still super stoked to check this out. So, also, this was requested a few times in our comments to other videos, and I had no clue this even dropped. 100% mine and my phone's fault. So,
True.
On the weekend, I don't check my phone. Hardly at all.
Right.
Unless I'm playing games, and even then I'm not checking notifications.
No.
So that when I do get back, either notifications are gone, or I just swipe through them because I'm trying to clear it.
You're super concentrated on the Mahjong, and you've got to finish it on a timeline, and...
Yes.
I mean, it's important, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mahjong is an addiction.
Yes.
So yeah, we did miss it when it dropped. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. We wouldn't have recorded it yet. Anyways, it would have probably waited till Monday. But thanks for letting us know in the comments so we could actually record it tonight. So it'll be out probably Tuesday. Is when you guys probably watch this. Or Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday. Anyways. So with that being said, we're going to react to this if you guys have already seen it. If you've not seen it, please click the link in the description below. Hop on over, watch the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. Let Freshy know we sent you. And then come on back. And we say that because we are more of a breakdown channel. Now please understand. Usually we deep dive in rap battles, especially the fantasy rap battles, to talk about what bars mean and things like that. We just aren't familiar with either of these two characters, so we're going to try to break down what we can.
We're not familiar enough.
Right.
Like, we know who they are, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so there may be pauses, so be ready for that.
Yeah.
So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to slash it up and break it down. This is Jeff the Killer versus Jason Dean rap battle. Freshy Kanal, featuring Vinio, Vladimir P, and a Snakebite. 126. Let's get it! I like the beat already.
Me too.
I'm going to tell you now, anytime you ever give me an almost music box sound, I'm going to love it.
Well,
I love the eeriness of music boxes.
Me too. I was just going to say, it depends on what song your music box is playing, honestly.
Right.
Because while some of them, all of them have that kind of tinny, can be creepy sound, some of them are playing like a few of my favorite things, for example. That's not particularly
If done
creepy.
right, that could still sound creepy.
It could be, but it's not normally done right. As it unwinds itself.
Just saying.
There you go.
All you got to do is slow something down, drop it down a half step.
Well, and have it sound like it's slowly running out of battery.
Right.
I mean, we could do it, but it just, you know.
Jason Dean.
I like the verses.
Jeff the Killer.
Greetings,
and salutations. Name's Jason Dean, and I'm out of patience when I'm facing this reject with half a face left. So I hope that the bleach didn't jack your cadence.
Part of the story.
He gets bleach tossed on him.
For Jeff the Killer.
And
he gets bleach tossed on him, and then the guy lights him on fire. But bleach isn't flammable. So
neither is vodka.
And neither is vodka.
Not to the point that they insinuate. Plus, he cut off what was left of his eyelids and carved a smile permanently in his face, and honestly belonged in a padded cell.
Serious.
Yeah.
And I'm out of patience when I'm facing this reject with half a face left. So I hope that the bleach didn't jack your cadence. Now trust me, as a poem fanatic, I've got a zero tolerance policy for horrible fanfic. Glad it's my high school, I was planning the bomb, because if I chose a middle school, all your fans would be gone.
I mean...
He's not wrong.
Yeah, to be fair.
Jeff the Killer is very much a younger...
young creep, tell around
my kids and...
Tell around the campfire, kind of...
A child we were living with not long ago, they were all super big into things like Jeff the Killer, and I was just like, whatever.
Were your kids super big into it? Oh, they just like creepypasta in general, right?
Right.
I mean, it's the other kid that I'm worried about pursuing it as a career, more like... What was it, a fanfic of? He's insinuating that it was a fan-written...
I don't know.
No.
They didn't say.
Okay.
I know
was just wondering.
Just as much as you do now.
I mean, it sounded kind of maybe Jokerish with the, carving the smile and... Right. I don't know.
Hope that the bleach didn't jack your cadence. Now trust me, as a poem fanatic, I've got a zero tolerance policy for horrible fanfic. Glad it's my high school, I was planning the bomb, because if I chose a middle school, all your fans would be gone. I'm busy like a slushy, got the brain freezer drip. You're only Mr. Muscle with the drain cleaner sip. You committed cyber suicide, jumping off the trend squeaker. YouTube videos are like the Heathers, dead clicks. You put this...
Alright. I like this. It's a darker, morbid... twist, which to be fair, both of these stories are
very dark stories, yes.
But it strikes me as interesting that Heathers was such a big movie. It is definitely one that most people, at least our age, have seen at least once,
right?
But the storyline itself, if put before a team today, would probably be not run with, because of the fact that it takes place in a high school, and he does kill the clique, the Heathers clique, and then is planning to bomb the school, wants to kill his girlfriend. I mean, not stuff that hasn't happened in real life for sure, but I don't know many directors or producers that would feel comfortable running with that,
right?
With PC culture. Just an interesting thought.
Committed cyber suicide, jumping off the trend squeaker. YouTube videos are like the Heathers, dead clicks. You with this jaded creep face with crazy teen names to the JD DJ. Well, I'm sure your brother would know. I pack so many bars, call me JDCA.
JDCA?
That's... well, okay, so the pack so many... Your brother would know pack so many bars is in reference to Jeff the Killer's brother being put in jail.
Right.
I don't know who the JCDA or whatever you spelled out was.
The Jason Dean DJ, and then I don't know what the JDC space A that he finalized it with was referring to.
JDDJ? Well, I'm sure your brother would know. I pack so many bars, call me JDC. I came into tidy up.
Juvenile Detention Center?
Possibly.
Well, I'm sure your brother would know. I pack so many bars, call me JDC. I came into tidy up, pack your bags and I'm lighting up. Keep on carving your lives out, this jack-o'-lantern ain't bright enough. Our society is making martyrs out of stupid teens. A society that killed you as a gotcha life community. This gunner could have made it quicker with your brother's life. He couldn't even cut a stick of butter with your butter knife. Went from baddest killer beating little bullies to death to the after picture on a net about meth. It's hard to put someone with
oh my. All right, not bad.
All right.
I definitely liked the clicks.
The dude's cadence is nice.
Yeah.
And he did come with some bars.
Yeah.
It's definitely got me interested to see how Jeff comes back.
All right.
But he's got a lot to live up to right now. Whoever wrote...
Yeah, Jason Dean was not bad at all. Especially, for what we're rapping about. Yeah.
Killer beating little bullies to death. Tiffy, after picture on a net about meth. It's hard to put someone with no eyelids to sleep, but Christ, you're such a bore. Oh, what's the matter? Someone's mad when Nona doesn't want to ride him anymore?
Winona Ryder being... I mean, it is Winona, by the way. But Winona being the...
has a big brown beaver.
Protagonist. I mean, yeah, okay, being the co-star in Heathers.
Right.
The love interest.
A bore. Oh, what's the matter? Someone's mad when Nona doesn't want to ride him anymore? I open up a window and I bring hell. You're just mean girls, but within cells. My God, I'm stuck in the friend zone. Cries goth guy Fox with a trench coat.
Oh, God.
Oh, cries goth guy Fox. No.
Okay, so instead of like the 4th of July or whatnot, in England, Guy Fawkes Day is in the fall, and it is generally speaking when they have their bonfires and fireworks, for fuck's sake, because he was going to bomb Parliament, and so
he got caught.
Yeah,
before
he did.
It could happen.
But Jason,
or he was in the act of doing it.
Yeah,
and they caught him, I think.
And then he got burned at the stake. But yeah, so Jason Dean wanting to explode his high school, being the goth guy. And incels are involuntarily celibates that go online, generally meet up, guys that are saying that the reason that they are celibate or virgins is not because they're jerks, to put it nicely, but because women only go for a standard type of guy and they are not it. So they are involuntarily celibate. And they are, generally speaking, whiny, but some of them go a much more destructive path. Right. Much more.
Within cells, my God, I'm stuck in the friend zone. Cries goth guy Fox with a trench coat. So they sent me to mess with the guy who tried ending the lives of Westerberg cause his ex made him cry. Stop acting like the nice guy. For a black comedy, you're quite the white knight. Tell me what the sick up is.
For a black comedy. Alright, I mean...
black comedy in this aspect is referenced as a dark comedy.
Mm-hmm. Macabre humor, but he tries to be a white knight by killing all the people that make fun of her.
Ex made him cry. Stop acting like the nice guy. For a black comedy, you're quite the white knight. Tell me what the sick up his ass is for. Sell him as a promo for the candy store. Can't handle more than a couple of jocks with bare butts. If you want him with the world, he will start with your haircut. It's hard to compare. Your philosophy is shoddy. You're no different from the bullies that single-handedly bought. So you'll learn your lesson from this urban legend. You're so edgy, I could use your corpse as a murder weapon. I'll bet you drop down and make the rumors true. Based on your ending, I think your glowing's all you do. Just like you and Veronica's relationship. If your love is God and the body, she's an atheist.
Okay,
bruh,
like
that's
line.
The first time I think Freshy's gone that route in a rap battle.
I like the metal screaming. Well, and it goes with the character, because honestly, like, okay, so the lines weren't bad. They weren't great. But the representation of the character was great.
Right.
And I think it has more to do with the fact that I'm just not particularly impressed with Jeff the Killer.
As a character.
Not in this.
He's doing a great job.
Just the story of Jeff the Killer in general. Not that I'm particularly impressed with Jason Dean, but I'm just saying, like, the stories don't make me feel any kind of way.
Right.
Also, I think the lines about him saying, like, you're no different from the people I killed. Well, to be fair, neither's he. I mean, so it started with getting really pissed off over this whole move, his mom making the choice to go to this party, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, the bullies that try and rip him and his brother off, like, he takes it out on them, so he becomes a bully. I mean, it's not that he went around and stole other people's lunch money from that point on or anything, but, you know, it's... So, I maybe it's the hypocritical leg to stand on thing that I'm sort of feeling. Like, maybe I wouldn't have used that in a rap battle just simply because, you know.
Well, to be fair, the kids that he killed were in self-defense. The parents
started,
were not.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying it kind of started that way, but, I mean, obviously he took it to savage mode.
Again, if they're pulling weapons out on him, I'm sorry, if somebody pulls a weapon out on me, if I get the chance, I'm killing them.
I agree with the bus stop one. It was the whole, like, party.
Well, at the party, they pulled a gun on him.
Yeah, but they were making fun of him and he whooped their ass and then he took the beating and then they pulled the weapons on him. Either way, I just think that they're both violent characters that were dealing with, you know...
Right.
Hormones and probably should have been in padded cells. Just saying.
Also true.
Relationship. If your love is gone, you're the buddy, she's an atheist. I'm the kind of guy that the ladies love. Well, the girls that you knew now hate your guts. You'll spend the rest of your life lonely, but you can still choke on JD's nuts. A billion wikis couldn't list your mental damages. So who's the real killer when you're the one left in bandages? At least the bully showed you how to keep a party lit. Hey, couldn't bring a shot, but it still left a shit face. And now that mannequin girl is left you wordless. Compared to Jane the killer, you're like Jane the virgin. Going to step to...
Okay, some of those were fucking hysterical, though.
Right.
Like... You couldn't drink a shot, still left you shit-faced. I mean...
Because it looks like somebody shit on his face.
Right. And he had horrible burns. Like, okay. Some of it's...
You're a real-life Freddy Krueger motherfucker.
Some of it is fire. No pun intended.
Left a shit face. And now that mannequin girl is left you wordless. Compared to Jane the killer, you're like Jane the virgin. Going to step to my guns with the blanks that you wrote. It's less of a verse, more of your suicide note. You're sitting solo getting scrappy after macho. But this lone wolf only scrapped his fault show. You're still sucking it, got different private info. Didn't know Jehovah's Witnesses were knocking windows. Pull a gun on me, I still be whooping your ass. Like you're dead to your mom, I'm gonna put you on blast. And his company makes you move through so many states. You can't even give company to your own mother's grave. Who's next? You're the side.
I fucking love that.
I know. That's gotta, hands down, that's gotta be my favorite part of that.
The beat?
Oh, the beat with the screaming. Yeah, the metal screaming from Jeff the Killer. So it was Snakebite? Because I think it said, like, Vinny and Vladimir, one is the actual voice and one is just for the video.
Right.
Anyway.
I think Snakebite did both for...
That was fucking fantastic in
was.
terms of, like, presentation. Obviously, Kanal's battles are always great. But I definitely like that scream.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. Again...
I'm sort of ambivalent about the characters themselves, not... how they were represented, written.
Again, to be fair, my favorite rap battle he's ever done, which is a lot of people's favorite rap battle, is based off two artists. One I do enjoy and I do listen to, and the other I absolutely don't.
But you have enjoyed some of her stuff.
The one I do enjoy...
my Halloween list.
...is just kind of like, it's cool. He's cool.
Right.
Which that would be NF and Billy.
Right. And that's a fucking fantastic battle.
And it's a fantastic battle.
Yeah.
This, too, I don't think it's the same caliber.
No.
But it is still fantastic.
It's not far behind, but it is still fantastic. Again, that says a lot about, like, the writing, production,
right.
the people that represented these characters, their talent. That scream is epic. I would love to hear... I'm pretty sure that was Snakebite in something else, because that was fucking-tastic. But again, it's the characters themselves that I'm just sort of ambivalent about.
Right.
Now, I will say that Jason Dean, I think, won for me in terms of the amount of barbs I felt hit. But Jeff the Killer had several really good parts. But his scream there, that part, is my favorite of the entire battle. So I don't know that I could pick a winner.
I can. Jason Dean.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that whole shot, leave you shit-faced, the party getting lit.
There's
so many that...
It reminds me, honestly, the party shit-faced line reminds me of an epic rap battle line in the Freddy versus Wolverine, where Wolverine looks at him and says something about "you've met your match,"
right?
Which is in reference to lighting a match and setting
right.
him on fire. So I absolutely love when there are bars like this where you kind of have to know some about the character.
Backstory, to a degree. I mean, like, I just...
Very clever writing.
I really like the, your fan base would have been
gone
destroyed.
If you focused on a middle school instead of his high school.
Again, so, as I had said, Jason Dean, I just felt like his character had more punches that hit.
Right.
Because Jeff the Killer, he had a couple good ones here and there, but really it was that metal scream that made him stand apart. He had a couple good ones.
Right.
But Jason Dean's character just didn't stop.
Right, it was consistent.
Yeah.
With good bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, fantastic Freshy, man. You always do a great job.
So much fun to watch, no matter who it's about.
Right. And, yeah, that's all I got.
That's all I got, too.
Alright, so if you liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, comment down below what did you think of Jeff the Killer versus Jason Dean rap battle featuring Vinio, Vladimir P, and Snakebite from Freshy Kanal. Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
With that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Peace.
Good night.